This is Ella.
I'm okay. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good,
How
good,
you doing,
good.
Ellen?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for being patient with me because today is a very, very busy day for me. I'm in between like preparing baths and doing readings and stuff, and time get a little caught up, especially when it's last minute sessions. So, that's why I said let me
Right.
give you a call, we'll give you a shout out and let you know that we still on. So how are you? Have you ever received a psychic medium reading before? Should I explain to you how this is done? Do you know anything about anything or how?
I mean, I'm familiar with it. I mean, I'm not a stranger to it. I mean, I've done it briefly when I was in New York. I'm from New York myself.
Mhm.
Um, um, I mean, I'm familiar with it. Yeah, I'm definitely familiar with it.
Okay, all right. Well, if you're familiar with it, I don't have to explain to you how I conduct sessions. The reason why I ask is because when I get into channeling, I just want to make sure that all of my clients have a understanding of what's going on. So if you're saying that you understand how channeling and mediumship work, then I don't have to go into details of how
Well, you
I'm.
can explain that to me briefly. Nobody. You can briefly explain that to me. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure
Well, okay,
of
that's
that aspect of it.
okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. So I'm a psychic medium, right? And what I'm gonna begin to do is I'm gonna connect with your spirit guides, right? And your angels and your ancestors or whoever chooses to come through my portal as I begin to channel. So when I channel, your spirit guides are gonna begin to tell me things about you that happened in the past, that's currently happening now, and that will happen in the near future. What they're also telling me is new opportunities coming up for you, but we're gonna get into all of that once we get into the session. So again, your spirit guides are basically gonna just tell me things about you that happened in the past, present, future, and gonna give me solutions rather to, all right, this is how he should go about it. How he should do things, and if anything is affecting your spirit, because they are your spirit guides, quote unquote. If anything is affecting your spirit, that will also come up. So it's more so like an introduction and plus a solution session with you. Okay.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
So the first thing that's coming up with you as they're showing me, let me, okay. The first thing that's coming up with you as they're showing me, I'm seeing you walking along like a path. So it's more so like making lifetime decisions in any sense, or rather not knowing should I go right, should I go left. So it's basically you're stuck in a crossroad. In any event, and again, this is a situation that might have happened in the past or is currently happening now, where you have to make. Can you hear me? I'm hearing some background noise.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
can hear
turn
you.
you down. Just as
I
long
can
as
hear
you
you.
can hear me. Okay. So I'm saying, and what they're saying is making decisions in your life in terms of, okay, should I stay in the, should I stay at this job? Should I stay in this location? Should I stay? And the thing about that is do what your spirit feels comfortable with, is what they're saying. Tell him to follow his spirit. Tell him to follow his gut. That intuit. In sometimes in any event where you have this gut feeling, and then sometimes you tend to second guess that gut feeling. What they're saying is, listen, with any situation that you want, rather it's right now, because I'm seeing that you have been pondering about making some decisions. Rather it is love life, rather it's where you're staying at now, or even rather if it's monetary purpose of monetary subject. So in any event, they're saying, listen, do what it is that makes you feel right and go with what your spirit is telling you. Anything that you want to know, my love, is you have to go within. Another thing what they're saying is he's someone like you. So I'm not sure if you already have tapped into that spiritual aspect of yourself, or rather this is something that you wanted to do in the near future, where you wanted to help people. Rather it's through massage therapy, rather it's through Reiki, rather it's through being a consultant with to people. But spirituality, resonates well with you. The color blue is also resonating well with you. And when I mean by spirituality, I mean by someone that can support other people on a spiritual journey, such as what I'm doing right now. I channel, and that is a way that I help people to get on their spiritual path. But you have to find your way, which is going internally. You have to find your way that can help other people get on their spiritual path, because that is one of the reasons why you have reincarnated onto this planet. I'm not sure if you are a earth sign or a water sign, but earth and water definitely resonates with you in terms of healing. So tap into your heal. So again, it could be a situation where you're into herbs, herbology, or rather aromatherapy or massage therapy, or anything dealing with spirituality and awakening, or rather elevating other people's consciousness. They're saying this is something that you should get into once you have become holistically balanced, mind, body, and soul. Because again, as I said to you before, I do see you standing at a crossroad. So it's like, should I go left? Should I go right? Is this working out for me? But in any event, my love, what they're saying is tell him to continue to follow his gut feeling, because your spirit will never, your spirit will never stir you wrong. So once you begin to, or rather not begin, once you maintain that communication or that relationship with your higher self, all will definitely fall into place, is what they're saying. So in any event, the color blue, if you want to do rituals or rather meditation, what they're saying with the color blue, where it helps you to balance your emotions and your thinking, because I'm seeing, they're speaking to me about concentration. Tell him to concentrate, or rather focus on one thing. You may be a person where you want a lot of things to happen, and again, this is something that might have happened in the past, where you took on a lot of different responsibilities, and it might have worked out, and it also might have not worked out. And the reason why it might have not worked out, in a sense, is because the focus should be on one thing. Once you begin to focus on one thing, you build it and you grow it, then it manifests the way you want it to manifest. That's just like a newborn baby, or rather a baby. You focus on that baby, and that baby begins, and you nurture that baby begins to grow, and then it becomes healthy, and then it becomes, an adult, and then the rest is history. Are you following me? Are you resonating with this?
Yeah.
What is your sign, my love?
Scorpio.
Scorpio, opposite Taurus. Right. That's the earth energy that I'm picking up, and then the water sign. Right. And Scorpions are money makers. So the focus with you, I'm not sure if you own your own business or you're looking to get into business, but you being a business owner is something that is within your alignment, that you have to get aligned with in any event, because the number 8 is resonating with you, and the number 8 deals with infinity and money and family and checks and balances and all of that spiritual thing. And that will make sense of why, so that will make sense of why they say that you are someone that works with helping people to get on their spiritual path, because Scorpions, let me tell you something, one of my right hands, one of my best friends are Scorpio, and when I get a little razzle dazzle as a Pisces, when my waters is not flowing good, guess who consoles me? A Scorpio. So Scorpions in a sense, and I'm real talk, Scorpions in a sense are the consolers, or are able to rather help people to get on their higher journey, because again, Scorpions deals with the underworld. Scorpions deals with the planet Pluto, the mystery, the cult, whatever is bothering you. Scorpions are able to dissect it as the investigators, dissect it and reach the core or the root cause of any problem. And before you can heal anybody, you have to find out the root cause. And this is the reason why spiritual work for you, once you begin to tap into your own self, spiritual work is definitely one thing, or yeah, one thing that you can, well, you will benefit from. What are you, a November or October Scorpio?
November 12th.
Oh, the number 3. Okay. Yeah, definitely. The number 3. So we're dealing with mind, body, and soul. We're dealing with the Trinity. We're dealing with balance. So you balancing the mind and then the soul and then the physical body as well. Or rather, you balance the physical body, then after you balance the physical body, the mind is also balanced. And if the mind is balanced, then also your soul is balanced, because the soul is the mind, because we're dealing with esoteric connections. So, in any event, the color blue, as they mentioned, the color blue, dealing with the heart chakra, not heart chakra, with the throat chakra, is definitely beneficial for you in terms of meditation wise. When you go into meditation, if you don't meditate, you should begin to. That is a recommendation that your spirit guides is saying. Meditate, and meditate with the color blue, because when we speaking about color blue, we speaking about intuition. We speaking about the having a stronger connection with your spirit. We speaking about harmony, and then we also speaking about, expressing yourself. Rather it's physically or spiritually, you must express yourself. You see, express what you want. What is it that you desire? This is not what you have to answer now, but moving forward, when you get into your sacred space, you really have to ask yourself or express, what is it that you really desire? Right? Because some people would say, yo, I desire to be in a loving relationship. And then my question to that, or my response to that, is, before you could be you desire to be in a loving relationship, yeah, that's fine. You can always be in a loving relationship, because the only loving relationship that you should have is with yourself. So what is blocking you from having this loving relationship, Or I desire to, be wealthy. Okay, well, a state of being wealthy is a state of your mind. Your mind has to be wealthy in order for the physical to be wealthy, correct? So it's like, what is it that you really desire? So that's a form of expression, right? So that's a form of expression that your spirit guides are also speaking about. And just, going with the flow with things, and not, second guessing yourself, and having taken control. Obatala, which is a deity that is with you, he is the father of the Orishas. So on the 8th, okay, on the 8th of each month, you can take like a coconut bath in honor of Obatala. Say that again.
No, I was saying, what was the name again?
Obatala. 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 He's like Osiris, but he is the father of the Orishas. And that would make sense, because Osiris is the deity or the god of the underworld. So I see the connection now. In any event, he is like your spiritual godfather that have you and is supportive of you, and that opens the doors for you. And if there's any trouble, or any sense of discomfort, you should give offerings to the deity Obatala. I will be more than welcome to prepare a spiritual bath in honor of Obatala. I love preparing Obatala baths, although it's not on my site as of yet. But if you're interested, I could definitely, we can definitely proceed with that. But Obatala is someone that you should, or rather not someone, is a deity, and an elder that you should connect with when you're going through your spiritual journey. Okay.
Okay.
You have any questions?
You said coconut or coconut,
a coconut. It's like a coconut bath because he, huh?
No, I was just trying to understand what you were saying. You said something about coconut bath or something, so I was just I'm trying to write down some of the things you're telling me, so that's why I was asking.
Oh, beloved, this session has been recorded. I'm sorry. You don't have to write it down.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I just pressed the record button and just called you because of the time, and I just didn't think to, because it comes like second nature to me, so I apologize. This session has been recorded.
Okay.
So you don't have to write, and I'll send you a copy of this. You have to text me your email address, and I'll send you a copy of this session.
Okay. All right, I'll do that once we're done.
You have any questions?
I mean, what else do you see as far as, because right now, I guess I kind of am at a crossroads. Like right now, I don't know if I want to be in Georgia anymore. I want to, something's calling me to go to Seattle, but financials is not in place for me to do it. So I'm kind of stuck in this rut at the moment, and it's been wearing on me to the point where I'm just like, just like comes to the point where I'm like, what's my purpose? Like I feel like I'm just here existing, and I'm like, starting to see my life is pointless. Not saying I'm going to kill myself, but I'm just like,
right.
I just feel like it's pointless. Like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, because and let me tell you something. You are actually at the most beautiful and intense part of your life. Why? Because now you're searching. You're searching for your purpose, and this is the reason why. Let me tell you something. The reason why you're receiving this message. The reason why you're receiving this message is because now you have found the solution. Remember when I told you that your spirit guides is going to tell me things about you that happened in the past, present, future, dealing with your spirit? Because you have been resonating on what is my purpose? Where do I go from now? Now your spirit guides is answering you because you haven't had that connection within yourself to understand that. So somebody like me, which is another water sign, I'm a Pisces. Somebody like me has to deliver these messages to you. Hey, this is what you should be doing. Okay? Now, and what I mean by that is, first and foremost, you got to recycle your thinking. You have to reverse that thinking. I understand you ain't the only one that is at a crossroad, and nothing to take away from you. But I always tell my clients, your thoughts, as you know, thoughts are things. And if you resonate on the lower side of this vibration, guess what? This is what's going to be your reality. You're always going to feel like you're stuck, because to the extent that you feeling and thinking this way is to the extent that you can also change it. You choose to think about, oh, nothing is going right. Where am I going? Blah, blah, blah. You choose to think that way, or you can say, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. You know what? Let me meditate on it. And that's why your spirit guides told me the color blue. That is one solution. Meditating with the color blue so that you can get closer to your spirit, the expression part, right? The connection or the communication, right? And then two, I already told you that if it's not in you, then you have to work on it. But providing even spiritual consultations, listening, this is new. This is, as you say, United States of America. There's no reason why anybody should feel like they can't make any money, because there's so much different opportunities that you can begin to start with. But with you, I would recommend that, hey, you start up a hotline. You know what type of hotline? For people that are depressed, or rather for people that are going through things and they just need to, get some things off their chest. Set up a hotline. You are a Scorpio. You're nurturing. You're a healer. You overstand. You're compassionate. You have good wisdom. You understand? Use your talents and use your skills to where you need to go to the next level. It don't take nothing for you to set up a hotline. It's going to take a little bit of time to get clients and whatever, but it all depends on how you market it or how you advertise it. You got Facebook, right? You have social media. You have ways to communicate with the world. Hey, blah 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 for 20 cents, for 20 cents a minute, or for 50 cents a minute, or for $1 a minute, confidential. Talk to me about your problems. But this is the thing. If you are ready for that. But right now, to make quick money, reverse that thinking of, oh, I don't know what to do. Go within, go internally, begin to heal, begin to visualize yourself making money, and then align yourself with that vibration. Now, let me ask you this. Are you okay with providing these spiritual consultations? Is that something that one day you thought about?
I never thought about like spiritual consultation. I've always thought that I do have healing hands as far as like you saying massage therapy. I always thought that, I have a gift that way. And I'm a conscious person as far as, understanding the things around me, and I do try to open people's eyes to the reality of things as far as, how the world works, or, just who we are in a sense of, nationality, or, turning people on to new ideas and different ways of thinking, and, just seeing what's in front of them. But then I feel like I can do that to other people, but with myself, it's kind of like I just run into these obstacles and roadblocks and hurdles, and part of it I know is me and the way I think, but it's like, I guess, we all get down from time to time, and I'm just in one of those down positions, trying to not stay there, and it's really been taking its toll on me spiritually, in a sense, like, I'm trying to shake it, I'm trying to be patient. Like, I work in real estate, so I guess in essence that is my business, and, things haven't been going well lately. I mean, I have things in the works, but nothing is come to fruition on paper yet. You know what I mean? And, just my position right now with all of that is just,
that's why
taking a toll on me.
And I totally understand. And that's why your spirit guides are saying you have to do, well, you don't have to, but we recommend that you do something that comes naturally to you. You see, like me, I don't work. This comes naturally to me. You have, that's why they say you are one of us. The reason why it may be obstacles and blockages is because it's not for you. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about you're walking on a path that it may not be for you, so it's not going to happen? So now that you're receiving this confirmation in terms of you should perhaps, and I'm not telling you to let go of what you have, because if that's what's giving you a little bit of finances, hold with it. But moving forward, look into that path of, like you said, massage therapy. Look into that path of providing consultation. Yeah, you said, oh, I didn't think about it. I thought more so of the massage. But once things begin to open up, beloved, things is going to open up. And you're not going to pass down Nobody that wants a consultation, I don't know if you would, but I wouldn't. If I know how to do a massage therapy and then I have somebody that needs a consultation or just needs a ear, you know, somebody to listen to, you gonna take that opportunity. So again, as I say, your spirit guides is telling me things that about you from the past, present, and future. So that is something that might open up for you as well. Just be patient with yourself and move forward. And again, I would definitely recommend that before you get into this massage therapy, you need to study the human body. Study organs of the body, because when you do this, this is a science. You understand? You a Scorpio. You wanna give it your all. You wanna make sure that you really healing people. Yes, massage therapy opens up certain portals, but what portals are you really opening up? Suppose somebody have an issue with their liver. And they come to you for a session. You wanna be able to, heal them from liver problems. But how you gonna heal them from liver problems if you don't know where to touch? You feel me?
Right. No, I've touched on that.
Right.
I've touched on many things, but never just delved deeply into any one thing as far as that goes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's trying to understand the science behind us and how we function and our bodies, and and you mentioned something about coconut bath, but like recently, I don't use anything other than coconut oil, like, on my body.
Mm.
And, I don't know if that's a connection or it's pointing me towards something, and like when you were saying meditate with using the color blue, how do you meditate? Like, I mean, like how do you start? Like, I read books on it, and you sit there and you just still your mind, and and then you're saying the color blue. So, like, what do you wear the color, or do you, like, have something, a particular item, a blue item in your possession, or I don't understand exactly how that aspect.
Okay. Well, when I say meditate with the color blue, I mean get a blue candle, right? If I would recommend that you get a candle that you can carve your desires in. You get it at one of them spiritual stores or whatnot. Get a candle, carve whatever it is that you want, anoint the candle, put the candle back in the glass, light the candle, sit in front of the candle, and concentrate on a specific thought. Meditation is only a concentrated thought. If you can hold a thought in your mind for 5 seconds, you have meditated for 5 seconds. It's no science to it, but just concentration. If you can concentrate on wealth, you understand? If you can concentrate on love, internal love, abundance of love for 5 minutes, or rather 1 minute as a beginner, then that you have meditated on love, and that is what's going to begin to open up around you, and that is what you're going to begin to attract. Because what's happening is, whatever it is that you meditate on, it gets caught in the subconscious mind. And once it gets caught in the subconscious mind has this connection to the universal creator. So the universal creator is only going to be like, okay, that's what he's meditating on, boom, give him that. Just like right now, when you're meditating on what? Not really having what it is that you really want, because that's constantly on your mind. That's a meditation right there. That's a meditation. So what's happening around you? Not what it is, not what you want, because that's what you've been thinking about. And that's why I said change the way you're thinking. Change the way you're thinking. Believe me, Mr. Scorpio. Believe me.
Oh, well, I've been trying, like I said, for the most part, I'm positive.
Yeah.
And, I try to be aware of what I'm thinking, but just lately it has been, wearing on me, putting me in a space I don't like to be in. And I'm trying to consciously change that, And, one more thing, what do you see or do you see anything as far as my love life? Because, I mean, that's probably one of the more important things. I feel like, you know, I have a lot of love to give, and I have no one to give it to, or, you know, and I feel lonely, you know what I mean? Because that's another thing that's wearing on me. I don't know if I've met the person, or the person hasn't come in my life yet, or I don't even know.
What did I did I do believe I mentioned love, right? Sometimes when I channel, I don't remember in a sense because I'm in between realms, but I do believe that I touched on love relationships with you in terms of attracting that. And here's the deal. In order for you to, yeah, they say, yes, you did, yes, you did. So, in order for you to attract that love relationship that you desire, you first have to have a healthy relationship with yourself. You don't want to attract someone else that is wishy washy only because at times, like right now, I feel lonely, right? If you keep putting that in the universe, you're going to attract someone that is needy because it's not like a flowing relationship. It's what you put out. You're lonely, so you feel like, damn, I need to be with somebody, or so what's going to happen? You're going to attract someone that is on your same vibration. And you don't want to, at this particular time, you don't want to attract these kind of people. You want to attract people that are holistically divine and loving themselves, because that's what you want for yourself. And that's why your spirit guides is saying, love yourself first, do what it is that you need to do first, and then everything else will follow, including the love life. And that's why, be patient. The love life is definitely coming up. If you want to know, is it going to come up? Yes, it is going to come up. If you want to know when, I don't know when. When has to be you. It's like, when are you going to do it? And now is the time, not tomorrow. So again, rearrange your whole vibration and just be patient and allow the universe to give you what it is that the universe has for you, including love relationships, including. Okay, so just you gotta do what you gotta do for self first. All right, beloved.
I understand. I understand.
All right.
I understand. All right. Well, I know we have 30 minutes, so thank you very much, and I definitely want to make this an ongoing relationship as far as speaking with you, because I believe, spiritual advisors are very important. And I haven't necessarily had the resources to, as of lately to, start having that accessible to me,
Right.
But it's definitely something that I want to have, on a regular basis, as far as to help better myself and for me to help other people,
Oh yeah, you do. I mean, I have people that guide me as well, but they can't guide me to with my own powers. They just can guide me and make me aware of certain things, such as how I have made you aware of certain things. That is enough to grow. That is enough.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you definitely have, and I'm going to, definitely start changing up a lot of things for the better.
Yes. Thank you so much. And what is your name, beloved? I'm sorry.
What'd you say?
What is your name? I don't think that I got your name. Corey
Gibson.
Oh, yeah. The sister gave me the name. Correct. All right, beloved. So just send me a text message with your email address, and then I will send you this recording. Would you like this? Is it okay to put it on my site, or would you like this to be private?
I would keep it private.
Okay. Not a problem. So as soon as I upload this on YouTube, which I'm gonna do privately, I will send you a copy. So just send me your email. All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, beloved.